We tracked 4.6 million sessions across 6 AI platforms. One of them converted 7 times more than Google. In 8 minutes, I'm going to give you the 5-step framework we use to get picked by ChatGPT and rank for AI search results. But here's the crazy part. The platform that's converting at 10% while Google sits at 2%, it wasn't built as a search engine. And most SEOs aren't even tracking it. Here's what we're covering. The Google problem that everybody's seeing everywhere, where that traffic actually went, and how to make AI models cite you instead of your competitors. You open up Search Console and you're seeing this. Impressions are going up, clicks are going down. We call it the jaw graph. Some even call it the crocodile's mouth. The truth is, AI overviews are eating your clicks. Users get answers inside of Google, so they don't ever click to your site. We had a question: if AI are stealing clicks, where are them users actually going? We tracked 6 platforms over 12 months. ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, Copilot, Claude, and Google's AI overviews. So in reality, AI traffic is tiny. 83,000 sessions versus 4.54 million on Google. That's about 2% of the volume. But when we saw the growth rate, while Google stayed flat, AI traffic grew between 1,400 to 4,600% year over year. One client went from 0 AI traffic to 11,500 visits over 90 days. That is exponential growth for a channel that didn't exist over 18 months ago. So here is step 1. Structure content and AI citations. Here's the first thing we learned early on. AI can't cite what it can't understand. Before you chase traffic, you need to make sure that your content is machine readable. Add clear what is, how-to headers. Start with a 2-sentence summary that directly answers the question. That's how LLMs pull data into answers, through structured clarity, not keyword density. But traffic alone doesn't matter if it doesn't convert, so we actually track conversion rates too. Client A on ChatGPT had a 9.7 conversion rate, whilst the same client on Google had a conversion rate of 2.1%. Client B on ChatGPT had a 6.5 conversion rate, and the same client on Google had a 1.1 conversion rate. ChatGPT traffic converted 2 to 7 times better across every single client we checked. If AI hits 10% of Google's volume, with triple the conversion rate, that's 30% coming from a channel that you're probably ignoring. So step 2 is a big one. You need to optimize for Bing, not just for Google. ChatGPT pulls its citations from Bing's index, not Google's. So if you're invisible in Bing, you're basically invisible in ChatGPT. Run a quick check. Search for your brand or top keywords in Bing. If you haven't already, make sure you register to Bing's webmaster so you can submit your sitemap and also make sure your pages are indexed. And if you're still not sure, make sure you fix your titles, your meta descriptions, and also your headers. Not all AI platforms perform the same. So here's the 12-month split of all AI traffic. ChatGPT dominates with 83%, then follows Perplexity at 12%, and all the others are grouped together at 5%. So ChatGPT is king of AI search. So ChatGPT doesn't just drive the most traffic, it converts 3 times better than Perplexity and 10 times better than Copilot. So once you've got structure and Bing optimization, the next step is coverage. Programmatic and long-tail content. Programmatic SEO allows you to create hundreds of pages that answer very specific long-tail queries. Each page focuses on one query and one intent. That's how we helped Mentor Cruise hit 11,500 AI visits in 90 days. Every site visit came from structured, niche, long-tail content. And that's exactly what ChatGPT loves to cite. Here's why ChatGPT beats Google for conversions. On Google, you click, you compare, and then you decide. In ChatGPT, you compare, then you decide, and then you click. Google users click first, then they start comparing. But on the other hand, ChatGPT users, they're already deciding within the chat and they click when they're ready to make a decision. By the time they reach your site, they are pre-qualified. We also saw it in the data. ChatGPT sends 62% of traffic to product pricing and high intent pages, whilst Perplexity sends 41% to educational pages like blogs. That's why ChatGPT users convert 7 times better. Now this part is underrated. Add FAQs, how-tos, and product schema. It helps AI understand your structure faster, and it's also one of the few shared ranking signals across search engines and LLMs. So on to step 5. If you're not tracking it, you can't measure it. So you need to track AI traffic in GA4. So make sure you've set up your segments for ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, Copilot, the LLMs that you want to target, and make sure you track it month upon month. And when you're monitoring this, you'll start to see the pattern show up in your Google Analytics. This isn't about throwing out your old SEO strategy. It's about building upon it. It's a change from search engine optimization to a generative engine, it's a completely different game. And if you want to know exactly how to play that game, you need to watch the next video on how to win generative engine optimization. This playbook is drawn from 30 plus sites. And also, if you like content like this, don't forget to follow the channel for more.